in this section, I will answer the question that I received from the viewers, people like you. Okay, so now I have questions from Mr. Koo. He is from PJ. Now his questions go like this. My child is 13 years old now. I intend to send him to the US and I want to plan for my children's tertiary education. My bank's relationship manager recommended me to put my money into dual currency investment, or layman may call it DCI. So is that the right thing to do? Now, I think for the benefit of the viewers, I need to explain what is DCI. Okay, this DCI basically is an investment whereby you go and bet on the currency movement. So in this case, for this Mr. Koo, it's a US dollar currency movement. So if you win the bet, you will get some extra return higher than fixed deposit. If you lose the bet, you will end up getting the currency, say for example in this case, US dollar currency. So on the surface, this DCI may sound like the right place or right investment tool for you to use. Why? Because you will receive US dollar that you will need, okay, when you lose the currency bet. Okay. However, you will always get this US dollar at a poorer exchange rate compared to if you were to go and exchange for US dollar from the money changer in the market. So I would think this may not be a very smart thing to do. Since your child is only 13 years old, which to me is rather young, maybe he will need the money when he's 18 or 19 years old. So I would suggest two options for you to consider to park the money and then to grow the money for funding of his tertiary education. Option number one is that you can convert the money that you have now into US dollar today. Okay, and then you will invest into US denominated or US kind of investment asset. So before say 2-3 years before you want to use the money to fund his education, then you will convert the money, convert the investment into cash. So by doing so, you will be able to avoid the volatility of the US currency exchange against ringgit, and but the only setback or downside of this option is that if you are not so familiar with US dollar kind of investment asset, this may not be a suitable option for you. If you are not familiar with US investment asset, I would suggest second option, whereby you will invest your money that you want to provide for your children's education into local investment, say in ringgit based kind of investment. Then 2-3 years before you need to use the money, then only you start converting it to US dollar and put into the US kind of bank account. Okay, so by doing so, you will still be able to grow your money using the investment that you're familiar with, and at the same time, you'll be able to manage the currency volatility as well. Now, in conclusion, DCI or dual currency investment is not the right way for someone to plan for children's tertiary education in overseas. Hey there, if you like my video, please remember to subscribe to my channel.